Well, journalist and political analyst Marcus Kolga joins me now from Toronto to talk more about this very confusing picture, because it was always understood that Lukashenko, worked closely with the Kremlin, yet here he is suddenly claiming, Moscow wants to strip Belarus of its independence, and he's the best one to fight against that. I mean, what is going on? Some people even think it's a bizarre ploy for him to try to win votes, because now being pro-Kremlin isn't exactly popular in Belarus.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, it seems like this is a stunt that has been undertaken by Lukashenko. As you mentioned earlier, he's facing an election. It's a week from this coming Sunday. His popularity ratings amongst Belarusians is at an all-time low. There was an informal poll that was taken about a month ago that put Belarusian trust in his presidency at a whoppingly low 3%. Thousands of Belarusians have taken to the streets over the past number of weeks, and I think that Lukashenko sees the writing on the wall. He's been president for 25 years, since 1994, and I think Belarusians right now are seeing this opportunity to make a change. They're fed up with his presidency, and so he's taken to these sorts of tactics in order to justify a potential crackdown after the August 9th election.
Do you think it'll work?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, we can only speculate. He is a dictator, a strongman dictator. I don't think that Belarusians will fall for it. The opposition activists that I've been speaking with over the past 24 hours all clearly know what's going on. According to them on social media, Belarusian activists understand what's going on. They all sort of understand that this could be a stunt. And let's not forget that just about 20 hours ago, the Belarusian authorities also detained an American, Vitaly Shklyarov, from Harvard University. He's been an advisor to the Obama and Obama or Biden campaigns, and he was arrested ostensibly for advising the opposition. So Lukashenko right now is looking for any sort of excuse.
Right, but I mean, Lukashenko is arguably the best ally Putin could really have. I mean, what happens to Putin if Lukashenko doesn't stay in power in Belarus? And it has to be said as well, I mean, many Russians in particular consider Belarus almost part of Russia. It's this kind of two states, one nation idea. So if Lukashenko loses, where is Putin left?
Well, I think you're right. I mean, Vladimir Putin certainly sees Belarus as part of Russia, just as he sees Ukraine as being part of Russia. I'm not sure that Belarusians writ large would agree with that Mr. Putin's perspective. But you make a very good point. There is no one else. I've talked to some Belarusian opposition leaders about this, and Putin only has Lukashenko right now, and Lukashenko knows this. The real fear is that if Belarusians do come out onto the streets after the August 9th Sunday election, and they do protest, Lukashenko will try to put them down, and I think he'll have Vladimir Putin's support for that. Because the one thing Vladimir Putin doesn't want to see is democratic transformation in Belarus. As you say, he sees Belarus as part of Russia, and a democratic, Western-facing Belarus is the last thing that Putin would want.
Marcus Kolga, thank you so much for joining us there from Toronto. Really appreciate your insight.